Hello and welcome to the channel. Let's jump into the news of the day together. Before we do though, subscribe to the channel, like, share, and comment please. Let's go. Economic blueprint. Atiku tackles Lai Muhammad, demands apology. The People's Democratic Party presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar on Thursday tackled the Minister of Information and Communication, Lai Muhammad, over his claim that the former vice president plagiarized the economic blueprint of the president, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired. The Punch reports that Mohammed, while speaking during a press conference in Abuja, alleged that the economic blueprint laid out by Atiku was copied. The minister said the former vice president's blueprint was a crude attempt at copying the Buhari-led administration. He said last week the presidential candidate of the main opposition People's Democratic Party, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, spoke on his economic blueprint at an event in Lagos. Let me say straight away that the so-called blueprint is a crude attempt at copying all that the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari has done, especially in the areas of job creation, infrastructure, financing, relationship with the private sector, poverty reduction, debt management, and the overall management of the economy. But reacting to the allegation on Thursday, the PDP presidential campaign team, in a statement made available to the Punch, described Mohammed's claim as an attempt to turn truth on its head. According to the campaign council, while the minister was making a barren attempt to catalogue perceived achievements of the current APC administration, he did the unbelievable by claiming that the policy documents and proposals espoused by Atiku are the version of the economic blueprint of the APC. The statement read, "That is a tsunami of a lie. To begin with, it has been openly acknowledged that this current administration came into power without a single sheet of paper of what could be called a policy document. Nigerians are aware that in both 2015 and 2019, it took the APC 6 months and 3 months respectively to constitute a cabinet. Perhaps the minister might be interested in telling Nigerians if it is also part of the APC manifesto to foot drag in forming a government. It is on record that the first economic recession that the country experienced in 2016, which happens to be our worst economic decline in 30 years, happened primarily because the APC administration applied what can be called a catch-up strategy to the early signals of the recession. That is why to this day Nigerians are more agreeable to the fact that the tenure of the APC has been nothing but a sheer waste of time, all thanks to the catch-up economic strategy of the ruling party that has left the people more malnourished, sick, and disillusioned. The poor records of the APC in the areas of economic management, jobs creation, education, security, and in virtually all spheres of our national life is the reason why there is a lot of anxiety about the 2023 general election. Indeed, it needs to be stressed that next year's election will be a referendum on the APC, and it is not in doubt that the ruling party in Nigeria will present global case study of how a political party can lose popular goodwill within a short period of time. Nigerians of all hues, both the rich and those that are not, the educated and those who are not, the elderly and the young are all witnesses to the scandal that the APC has become in the art of governance. Nigerians are rallied in their frustration with the APC and the promise of a better future that our presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar holds for the country after his victory in the 2023 presidential election. What Minister Lai Muhammad reeled out as achievement of the APC is compilation of the reasons why Nigerians have roundly rejected the ruling party. It is nothing but a testimonial of failures. Conversely, what His Excellency Atiku Abubakar presented to the organized private sector in Lagos State last week represents the hopes of a new beginning, which Nigerians eagerly anticipate. Trying to associate the Atiku policy plans with the failed policies of the APC is the comical height of Minister Lai Muhammad's aversion for the truth. It is contempt not just against the PDP and our presidential candidate, but also to the whole nation. Lai Muhammad must apologize to Nigerians for such an insensitive onslaught against truth in broad daylight. Please subscribe to the channel, guys. Like, share, and comment as well. Thank you. Meanwhile, veteran journalist and People's Democratic Party chieftain Lai Muhammad on Thursday shared his opinion on the crisis rocking the main opposition's party between Governor Nyesom Wike's team as well as the PDP's presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar. He said those calling on Atiku to unilaterally ask the party's national chairman Iyorchia Ayu were being unfair to the former vice president. Momodu, who is the publisher of Ovation magazine, made this known on Thursday while featuring on Arise Television's The Morning Show. The Punch reports that Wike, who lost the presidential ticket to Atiku in the May primaries, has so far refused to be swayed by entities to work with Ayu. The Punch had reported that the Wike camp announced their plan not to participate in the party's campaign council, which was scheduled for inauguration next Wednesday after a meeting at Wike's private residence in Port Harcourt, Rivers State on Wednesday morning. They hinged their decision on the failure of the party's chairman Iyorchia Ayu to resign from office, insisting that the position must come to the South for balance, justice, and equity. Reacting to the withdrawal from his campaign council on Wednesday, Atiku, in a statement he personally signed, reiterated his decision not to interfere in the demands for Ayu's removal. But speaking on Thursday, Momodu explained that those calling on Atiku to facilitate Ayu's removal from office know that the party's flag bearer cannot unilaterally remove Ayu from his position. He said it was time for those in Wike's camp to forgive the perceived injustice and work in unison in ensuring the victory of the party. It is nothing new, forgiveness. It is recognized in every religion that when people offend you and come to you, which I think Atiku has done, the rest is within the party and the aggrieved members. My own worry is that we seem to be putting so much pressure on Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, like he can unilaterally remove the chairman of the party. Even if Atiku, should do that, a lot of us will feel vilified. He cannot do it, remove Ayu, and all he can do is speak with Dr. Ayu, and we don't know what is going on between all of them. I know nobody will want to be seen in that light. Like anytime Governor Wike says you must go, you must go. It is a psychological thing as well for the party. It doesn't work that way. Some of these things we have discussed privately with some of our party members, and we believe that nobody should attempt to make our candidates look so weak or like someone that just can be pushed around. I mean, can I go to Governor Wike's states and just tell him to go and sack the state party chairman? He doesn't have the power to do so. It can't happen, so that is my position. That's the news, guys. Thanks for joining in. Bye.